So I think I'm back, but I definitely gotta try harder. Not having a setup that I like isn't really the greatest motivation either, but you know. Hey there, Net Best Buds, welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm Ray, Foxy's down here, and today we're gonna be looking at the Peanut Butter Falcon. So the Peanut Butter Falcon, I believe, came out technically 2-3 weeks ago, maybe, but it just finally got a wide release. I've been really excited to see this movie. I've been really looking forward to it, and I'm so glad it came to an area near me. Oh, did you hear that? Puberty? It's a really heartwarming movie, and I'm just really glad that I was finally able to go and see it. So as always, while I have you here at the beginning of the video, definitely go down and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the videos that I do put out. And my question in this video is, have you seen Peanut Butter Falcon? If you have, let me know what you think down in the comments. And if you haven't, let me know if the movie's even on your radar. Because it should be. After escaping from the nursing home that he lives in, a young man with Down syndrome named Zach and a fisherman on the run named Tyler become unlikely friends as they journey downriver to help Zach meet his hero and become a professional wrestler. So this movie was really touching, surprisingly so. There were a lot of scenes that had me tearing up, and I gotta say, when I left the theater, I was a little bit emotional just from the experience of seeing this movie. I really wasn't expecting the movie to touch me, in my cold dead heart as much as it did. Shia LaBeouf as Tyler was really great. I really liked the fact that he didn't treat him any differently just because of his Down syndrome. I really liked that he was helping Zach throughout the movie, kind of protecting him in some ways, and also helping him to grow as an individual. And I really like that he was able to teach other characters that just because they weren't using certain words to define Zach, that their actions were just as bad with how they treated him, and that Zach is actually way more capable than they give him credit for. There's also shots with his brother and a sort of flashback backstory that I thought were perfectly implemented. Zach Sagen was absolutely phenomenal in this movie. He is 100% the heart and soul of it. He's charming, he's hilarious, and from the first scene that we see this character, which is a pretty funny scene involving pudding, you just want to follow him on his journey wherever it takes him. There's so many great scenes between the two characters, but one in particular that stood out to me was, I believe it's their first night together, when they're talking about good guys and bad guys. And I really wasn't expecting to kind of tear up that early on into the movie, but for some reason it just really got to me. I honestly think it's probably one of the best scenes throughout the whole movie. Dakota Johnson was really great as the social worker for Zach, who kind of treats him as a little brother. She clearly cares for him, and the only thing that didn't really work for me as far as her character was just how quickly she joined the group. That seemed a little rushed. I was pleasantly surprised to see John Bernthal and Thomas Hayden Church in there. I really like them in their roles. The movie's also really funny in certain points and some of the dialogue that they have. The escape scene in the beginning is pretty funny, the way that Zach has that set up. There's the shotgun scene from the trailer.
Oh man!
There's also a scene where Tyler punches a child in the face because he's picking on Zach. That had me laugh out loud in the theater. It was great. I will say that there are some elements of the movie, including Dakota Johnson joining the group, that did feel a little rushed and were kind of just resolved without explanation, especially towards the end of the movie. But even with that gripe, I really enjoyed how the tone of the movie throughout was pretty hopeful, pretty happy for the most part. There are some down points, but overall, it was such a great movie. It subverted my expectations in a few ways, and just overall, it was really heartwarming. I didn't hear about this movie until a few months ago, but ever since the first trailer dropped, I was looking forward to this. I'm so glad it finally came to my area, and honestly, it might be one of my favorite movies of the year. The Peanut Butter Falcon gets a 9 out of 10. Seriously, if you're able to, I absolutely recommend this movie. You should definitely go out and see it. So that's my review for the Peanut Butter Falcon. Again, so glad it finally came to my area. I don't know how many times I've said that. It's just such a good movie. As always, thanks for watching the video. It means a great deal continuing to watch the content that I do put out. Definitely go down and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the videos that I do put out. Give the video a like, share with a movie-loving friend. And let me know if you've seen the movie or if it's even on your radar. Thanks for watching, everybody. See ya.